ओम ओम सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ओम सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहि तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहि। ओम शांति शांति शांति। अचिंत्य व्यक्त रूपाय निर्गुणाय गुणात्मने समस्त जगदाधार मूर्तये ब्रह्मणे नमः। We are now in second chapter. Mainly the second chapter highlights that how one should do Guru Dhyan. Especially when Guru Dhyanam is being taught, always there will be something extraordinary points that will be highlighted, and we have been watching. Now in this verse number 113 also is much more. Now let us look at Svetambaram Sveta Vilepa Pushpam Mukta Vibhusham Muditam Dvinetram Vamamapithastita Divya Shaktim Mandasmitam Purna Krupanidhanam. So he says, look, he explains that the Guru, okay, we can take the next verse also, it becomes easier. Jnana Swarupam Nija Bhava Yuktam Anandam Prasannam Yogindra Bhavaroga Vaidyam Srimad Gurum Nityamaham Namami. Aham Namami. So I salute, I prostrate, that too Nityam, always. So to whom I prostrate always? Srimad Gurum, to my teacher. So the Guru, who is embodiment of Sri, so that Guru is my teacher, I prostrate. And who is he? He says, look, the person is Jnana Surupam. So Jnana Surupam means the one who is embodiment of Jnanam. So true to the knowledge. So Jnana Surupam. Nija Bhava Yuktam. So Nija Bhava Yuktam means the one who is established Nija Surupam, in Nija Surupam. So that means the person who is in one's own nature. And not only that, Anandam Anandakaram Prasannam iti. Not only the person is happy, also Anandakaram, the one who gives or causes others to become happy. So both gives happiness and also happy. Not like, you can say, how is it possible if person is unhappy can give happiness? Yes, possible. Being unhappy, you can give happiness, okay? We have a beautiful statement in Odisha especially. This is I have a problem. So, it's a beautiful thing. They say, This is the also in, I don't know, live like a candlelight while burning yourself. Give light to others. Such a great statement. Everybody goes crazy, okay? But I say, look, all jokers also are that. Especially in our childhood when we go to see circus. In a circus, as a child, we don't see much fun in anything, okay? We will be looking for when that joker will come, okay? With all these funny things, the way he moves. You think that person is happy? In fact, he makes others to laugh. He makes others to, especially children, to be happy at the cost of his pain. So there are many cases. Let us not break our head, okay? So Ananda, Anandakaram, because these are the small, small things. You can say why these two words together, okay? That's why each word has got a lot of meaning behind it. Ananda, Manandakaram, Prasannam. At the same time, what happens? The person is cheerful, not the person who works with the pressure. It doesn't work because if you work with the pressure, once you get some chance or don't get chance both way, you will burst, okay? So if you get a chance, at least others are careful. If you don't get chance, you do not know how you will explode, okay? And the person is idiom, worshipable, worth to worship. And who is he? Yogindram iti, the king of all the yogis. And interestingly, he's Bhava Roga Vaidyam. So I have a rogam that is called disease, and that disease is called Bhava Roga. So Bhava Roga means the disease related to sense of becoming. I am not comfortable, happy, contented with me. I want to become somebody or something. So this sense of becoming is called Bhavaroga. So this Bhavaroga, to get out of this Bhavaroga, to get cured from this disease of sense of becoming, I need a teacher. So teacher becomes Vaidyam, the doctor. That's why I do it. And how is it? How to do? He says, look, the person is very nice point is being pointed out here because imagination here, Svetambaram. So the person is having dress with white color. So white color stands for the purity of the mind and also calmness of the mind. So the students visualize with the white color, and not only that, Shweta Bilepa Pushpam also. So everything is in white, okay? So he has, put the Vibhuti, so white, and also white flowers decorated, and of course, Mukta Vibhusham, also different type of, shining, I cannot say glittering, but shining. So light that comes from, or when light falls on some ornament, so that starts reflecting. So that means what? Whatever small light falls in, now that gets, enlarged and starts reflecting. So that is called mukta here. Mukta vibhusham muditam. So muditam means the one is, eyes are, you can say 90% is closed, 10% open. That's why many people practice, okay? Especially now Kumbh Mela, you should see, okay? Once in a lifetime, I'm telling you, requesting all of you, once in a lifetime, you should see Kumbh Mela. It's worth watching. Okay, don't ask me because especially see Haridwar, Kumbh Mela, you can escape easily because that is a small place and you don't have to walk much. But here, especially in Prayagraj, now going to happen from January, there you have to walk a lot. I think if I'm right, last time they made some 21 kilometer, 22 2 kilometers you have to walk. This year they are planning to make it longer. It's okay, be prepared for it, whoever wants to go. But it's good, worth going. So you will find out different sadhus, all these descriptions, all these things. So to become guru, to attract people, they will practice all this. So that's why they say, my guru is always in samadhi, yoga nidra. So here, mudita means the person who does not have any agenda to see the world or explore the world. So there is no pressure in the person to see anything at all. So muditam and dvinetram, of course, here with the two eyes. And he makes very nicely presents Pama Pitastita Divya Shaktim. So on his left side, the energy, the Shakti, Adi Shakti is there. So that means the person is endowed with the Shakti, not simply he sits. And of course, Mandasmitam. So in a smiling face, not angry, very relaxed. Mandasmitam, not, tired, frustrated, oh, what to do, how to protect others, what to do, what not to do. That's not the job, okay? Purna Krupa Nidhanam. Also, the person is always, ready to bestow the Krupa, the grace on others fully. There is no compromise. That means the person is always waiting when, okay, come, I'm ready to give you blessing. Ityartha. Continuing. Vande Gurunam Charanarvindam Sandarshita Swatma Sukham Budhina Janasya Yesa Gulikayamanam Samsara Hala Halamoha Shanti. Very nice point. He says, look, Bande Gurunam Charanara Vindam. I do the bandana, I do worship, I adore Charanara Vindam of Guru, the lotus feet of the teachers. So Guru Nam, that means Guru Paramparam Ityarthaha. So all my lineage, I do this. I adore, I respect, I worship the lotus feet of the teachers. And what he says, look, Samyak Rupe Darshitam, Sandarshitam, Suatma, Sukham Budhinam. So those who have shown to me the source of eternal happiness, and that too, we say eternal ocean of happiness. Ambu, he uses this word, not ordinary one, okay? Not small pot of water, okay? Not even a lake, because there is a fear, especially in summer, it may dry, whereas ocean is not going to dry. It may increase, but not die, okay? Nowadays it is increasing, okay? It is not dying. That's another problem. So he says, look, very nicely. And what is that? How it is? It says, look, it is Swatma iti. And it is from within that it comes. And very nicely, this he says, look, Janasya Yesam. So when he takes care, Yesam Gulikaya Manam Samsara Hala Halamoha Santi. Now, this, sorry, Guru, our Guru Parampara here. So what he does, so here he gives the medicine, such a medicine. Now, with that, what he does, he gives the remedy, and such a remedy that with that remedy, the samsara has what called moham. So moham means delusion, and delusion is compared to poison in life. That's why we say that very nicely. We say what we say, that once you encourage delusion, moham, definitely you are going to get it destroyed. There is no other choice. Vimudhatma vinashyati. We have seen in Bhagavad Gita. The moment I quell any sort of delusion in my life, there I become the cause of my destruction. And there are hundreds of regions where I get opportunity to get confused and deluded myself. That's why they say, never ever tell lie to yourself. Telling lie to others, you can escape. But once I tell lie to myself, it's very difficult to come out of it because I myself confuse myself. And once this confusion happens, it's not that easy to come out of it either. And he says, this poison, this moha, is as such, I need shanti. And he's comparing this moha, this is a poison like sansara halahala visam sadrushamite. So this, the samsara, moha, delusion with reference to samsara is like halahala visha sadrusham. Halahala visha means, it's very nice point. When especially this ocean churning, samudra manthana took place. One side devatas, other side asuras. And all the best things started coming. Along with the best also, worst will come. Problem with all of us is in a relationship or anywhere, always we want the best. For example, if you are running air condition, so you would like to have hot air or cold air according to your preferences, okay? And sometimes one remote, whether it is hot or cold, you don't know. So in the night, by mistake, in winter, instead of hot air, it goes to cold air. What happens to you? You know better, okay? Hey, don't curse the remote or the air condition. Curse yourself. Because always my tendency is I want to get the best out of everything. But along with the best, worst also is packaged. Like in the vehicle, especially if you go in a bullock cart, if accident happens, what will happen? Worst case, you may fall down, some scratches here and there. Suppose if you fall down in a wrong way, you may break your hand or something. Possibility is there. Nowadays, people just fall down by themselves, they break, okay? Because the vehicle is going in a very low speed, the chariot is very, speed is very less. Whereas if you, go in Ferrari and that too in your way, not according to the traffic way. Suppose accident happens, what will happen? So Ferrari will be somewhere, you will also become Ferrari, okay? So Ferrari, both means you will also escape somewhere, okay? So both will take place. That's why Ferrari example I'm giving. However, he says this halahala visham, very nice point. When the Samudra Manthanam took place, the churning of the ocean took place, the best thing came, starting from Airavata, the elephant, white elephant, even if Gomata, also Lakshmi, Amritam, many things came, no doubt in it. Also, along with that, what came? The poison. So that poison that is called halahavism, this is the technical word, the deadly poison. And in fact, that poison cannot be consumed by anybody. That was the painful situation, and it was supposed to destroy everything. Now, what happens? Lord Shiva was called, and he took that poison. So that's another point. So this, he says, that deadly poison is called samsara moha. The confusion, the attachment towards sense of becoming, don't say samsara, samsari, okay? Not that samsara, you're Tamil, not Tamil samsara, be careful. Continuing. Yasmin srishti sthiti dvansa nigrahanugrahatmakam makakam krityam panchavidham shashwat bhasate tam gurum bhaje. He says, look, here in this verse, he tries to present Guru as the Ishwara iti. That's why he starts imposing all the qualities of Ishvara. Like as you see, this is called Upasana, this is called Dhyana. So Saguna Brahma Dhyana or Upasana, what we say, like Saligrame Vishnu iti. So Saligrama is a stone. But we never look at a saligrama as a stone, but we impose the qualities of Lord Vishnu over it. So we never look at a saligrama as a stone, even though visibly it is a stone. Unknown person, the one who does not know, doesn't have knowledge of saligrama, you'll think, after all, it's a stone, what is the big deal in it? And especially if you have a child will play, maybe will think, wow, nice, will play with it. So because for a child, it is just a stone, it's something playing object. So here, how we impose the higher qualities upon a stone, and we look at not as a stone, not as a saligram, but Vishnu, and that to Prataksha Vishnu. It's an amazing point. Because in Shaligrama, we don't do Prana Pratishtha at all. In any other thing, we do Prana Pratishtha. So whereas in Shaligrama, we don't do Prana Pratishtha at all. So for us, that Shaligram itself is a direct Vishnu. So how that buddhi is being visualized and imposed. Now here he says, look, when I do Guru Dhyanam, so I need to impose, I need to invoke the divine qualities so that my Guru is complete for me. Only problem is I try to impose the same thing upon others, okay? So my Guru is only Sadguru, others Gurus are Asadguru, okay? My Guru is Jagat Guru, others are not. So that's why you come and, take initiation. Like, I saw some people here in Orissa, very nice, okay? They give discourses. They publicly they do it. So discourse. Then after discourse, in the hoardings everywhere, say, Bhagavad Gita discourse. Some 4 days, 5 days. There will be one day called Diksha Day. And they publicly put it. It's okay. Such and such day, Diksha Day. So the Swami, what he does, so one area, so he goes, so Diksha. So every year, at least minimum one program. So 500 to 1,000 people. Because they have got agent, they have got group, lot of, they have got team. So now if he does 10 places this discourse, so 10,000 new devotees. Perfect. So very nice thing they do it. I was looking at, okay, some people, and I don't want to say something. So yesterday something has happened, so let me keep quiet, okay? When especially I am in Odisha, really, sometimes I enjoy how things move, okay? Let us not get into too much. पादाब्जे सर्वसंसार दावकालानलं शोके ब्रह्मरन्ध्रे स्थितां भोजमध्यस्थं चन्द्रमण्डलम्. This is look. Now, if we try to look at the Guru itself, because why itself is Guru Tattva I'm talking about, okay? So not himself or herself. The Guru itself is complete. So how it could be complete? He says very nicely, look, that padabje sarva samsara dava kalanalav soke. So the Guru's feet has the quality of destroying analam, like a fire, destroying this forest fire. Now, it can destroy the entire samsara forest of the disciple. Sarva samsara dava kananaram soke iti. So that's why if the feet itself is like fire, and that fire can destroy the entire forest because that becomes forest fire. So here, what is the forest? What is samsara? So samsara, dukkham, samsara, moham, the delusion, the conflict that I have with reference to samsara will be destroyed entirely by the feet of the teacher. That is how the teacher's feet is being visualized. Not only that, it says, look, that now this Brahmarandre stitam bhojam madhyastham chandra mandalam. Okay, I understand. Now, if this forest fire is destroyed, then also I need some water to, extinguish the fire. So how to do that? So he says, no problem. In Brahmarandra. So what is Brahmarandra? So Brahmarandra is on the top of the head. So this Brahmarandra, so that is a whole, in fact, technically, those who are yoga people, so we say very carefully. It is a nice exercise. In fact, this is the one of the important yogic method of breathing. Inhale through Brahmarandra and exhale through your Muladhara. That is how supposed to be done. That's why what we do, inhale, exhale. If you have observed me, what I say, inhale from the head top and exhale. Generally, what we do is, common people, first of all, don't know where they breathe, okay? I asked people, where do you breathe from? The person starts looking at as though it's some new terminology. I asked, okay? As long as you are breathing, you are alive, okay? Don't forget that. So people think they have to breathe through the nostrils. Nostril breathing is very gross. Yes, you can. That's why while doing this pranayama, you are supposed to make it happen. At least let it circulate properly. That's why without getting into conflict, what we say, do long breathing. So at least let you breathe from your kanda, from lower abdomen. So when you start doing lower abdomen breathing, then slowly you will discover. That's why we have some few bandhas and tricks where you start experiencing at least how to release your apana vayu and especially how to exhale. Because if you know how to exhale, one good thing is going to happen. You will not be stressed. Whether you will have energy to do or not is secondary, okay? At least you will not go through any, let us say, a stressful life. You can be stressed for others, okay? That's another level, okay? But at least you will not have stress. Then you can say, Swamiji, this is the case. I can be stressed for others, okay? Anyway. So here he says, look, then slowly, there are tricks and techniques to be followed and start breathing through Brahmarandra. So inhale, that's why we say in pranayama, the most important thing is not breathing, but retention. So how long you are able to retain? Then once you focus on retention, you will discover, you will start focusing on not how much the amount of air that you breathe in or exhale, but how less you breathe in, you will start focusing. So when you start focusing on how less you take and how less you breathe out, that will help you mechanically after some time to learn how to breathe from or through Brahmarandra. That's why we say very carefully, just extending today this point, because when we say, especially death time, so death time, technically, a person's jiva, jiva's, let us say, the jiva itself, not jivas, jiva itself. What is jiva? So jiva is nothing, the combination of both sukshma sarira and karana sarira, okay? These two are called put together jiva, and which takes the help of this stula sarira. So this jiva is supposed to go leave this gross body. in the upper portion, not lower portion. So what we look at? We look at navel region as the medium. So the jiva should leave the body at least. Technically, it should leave through the Brahmarandhra. That's why in Siddha tradition, especially all over, what they do is they take a coconut and they hit on the forehead to make sure that last, if Dhananjaya is the last one, at least should pass by. Okay? It's a very nice concept. They follow it. But many cases, what happens, maximum cases, what I have observed, the jiva goes out of the body either or maximum time through the lower portion. So either through the urine or stool. So if the jiva passes by or goes out through these two, definitely that jiva, I'm not telling you jokes, this is truth, that jiva will have a lower body in the next life. Very difficult to get Manusya Janma, the human birth. I cannot say it will not get, is wrong word to say. Very difficult. There are many other things we match also later on. So that's why the jiva is supposed to at least leave through the mouth. Sometimes you see keeping mouth open or saliva comes out. So that means through the mouth. Some people, eyes, ear, tear falls down or they look at. That's why what we do, we close it. Only movies we close, okay? so they expect that, all are enlightened in movies, okay? And some people also go away through the ear. That's why blood comes out sometimes. Nose. But remember, if it goes through Brahmanandra, nothing like that. And it will happen when breathing is regular through Brahmanandra. So here he says, look, the Guru's Brahmarandra is like a Chandra Mandalam. That's why I stretch a little more. So Chandra Mandalam means that, that this moon like nectar. That's why we have this, especially when you do advanced Kapalabhati. So what we do? So we do bandhas. So when we do bandhas, we make sure that the nectar that flows from your Brahmanandra must not fall into the Jatharagni digestive fire. So these are part of it. But I don't know how many of you are practicing pranayama, okay? Any of you are practicing? Let me see. Last, okay, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, wow, that's nice. So all our boys are, okay, one boy has a dog, he's doing, okay, good. So at least, so he made all the boys to escape, okay? Or else I wanted to tell something about boys, so I'll keep quiet, okay? See, at least, please, sometimes, okay? You can say, Swamiji, I do pranayam on my bed, okay? But I want to know in details about pranayama. I think I have crossed my time. More of it, we'll see. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shant Shant Shanti. Thank you, all of you.